Hello everyone, how's it going? My name's Carl and I'd like to welcome you all to the Porter's How-To series. Today I'm demonstrating a wood wash on this piece of furniture, this fantastic bit of children's furniture that I've sanded back so it's nice and clean and it's not sealed with anything, so that I can brush the wood wash on, let it soak in, wipe it back. It'll give it some beautiful colour, give it some real character. You'll still see the grain coming through, and then I'm going to put some clear sealer over the top of it to seal it. Really easy to use, really simple. And you're going to love watching this. Let's go. Okay, the important thing with wood wash is you have to keep a wet edge. I'm going to let it soak in. This colour is quite a deep colour and quite bright, as you can see. So I'm going to leave it for about 30 seconds and then wipe it back with my muslin, which is a lint-free cloth. So brush it on, nice long brush strokes, nice and evenly. I don't want to walk away and then come back and try and join it up again because I'll get an overlap mark. So I have to keep this edge wet the whole time. Now if you're doing this on a timber floor, you could do one board at a time, 2 or 3 boards at a time, but you just have to be consistent with the way you're putting it on. Don't change your application halfway through the job, otherwise it starts to look a bit unusual. But today I'm doing it this way, nice and even, nice long brush strokes. Just come around here, nice and evenly. Okay, we're nearly done. Then I'll come back, once it's wiped back and I've got the nice washed look that I'm after, I'll come back and I'll do the legs and I'll do the sides and the trims. But this bit here I'm going to do all in one go, like so. Okay, so nice long brush stroke, so it's nice and even. No inconsistencies. Here we go. How easy is this? Really simple. Okay, so that's been put on really simply and easily. I'm going to let it soak in for about 30 seconds. I'll get my cloth, my muslin, and wiping it back nice and evenly. And once this is dried, it has to dry for 72 hours. I might give it a light sand and then brush on the clear coat over the top of it just to seal it. Okay, so I've brushed on my wood wash. I've let it soak in. On this particular piece of timber, it was about 30 seconds. Wiped it back with some muslin just to give it that wash look, give it an even finish over the whole piece. I'm going to let it dry for 3 days, 72 hours, light sand, and then put the clear coat over the top of it. If it was had tannin in it, I'd be using Tannin Check, which is the product at the front there. I'd be putting a coat of that over the top before I put the clear coat on. Simple to use. You can get some great colours. The most popular one is plain white, but I can make any colour you like, so have some fun with it. And I think it's done really well today. So I'll just put the clear coat on and we'll be all done. Okay, now it's time to seal the wood wash. It's been left here for 3 days. Just run your fingertips over the surface, make sure it's not furry, because being a water-based product, sometimes the hairs on the timber will lift up. If that's the case, just a really light sand, blow away the dust, and I'm going to brush on the clear coat. It's water-based, it's really easy to use. Nice long brush strokes. Okay, and just thin coats is the best way to put it on. Don't put it on too thickly. And I'm just going to cover this top first, and then I'll work around the sides and the edges and finish it all off. Really simple, really easy. Nice long brush strokes, not too thick, and you can't go wrong. And off we go. It will make the colour go a little bit darker, but because it's a water-based product, it's not going to change the colour. So it doesn't go orange or red. It just stays nice and clear with a very satin finish, so it's not too shiny either. Try not to get any drips, because if you get drips in there, it's a bit annoying, and you just got to sand them off afterwards. So watch yourself as you're doing that, and we're nearly finished. Across the whole top of the table here. Now sealing it means that I can clean it, okay? If I spill anything on it before I seal it, it's going to soak in and damage what I've done. So putting this clear coat over the top of it is going to stop all those issues. It's an exterior grade sealer. But obviously, for today's purposes, it's just going to be used inside. So I'm only going to put on 2 coats. If I was going to put it outside, I'd probably put on 3, just to be on the safe side. I'm just laying this off here, nice long brush strokes. But for today, I'm just going to be putting on 2 coats, nice and evenly, not too thick. There we go. How easy was that? Make sure there's no drips. Okay, and then I'm going to work my way around the table, do the sides and the legs. The finished product. How good does that look? Sanded back the timber, brushed on my wood wash, let it soak in, wiped it back with the muslin so it had a nice even finish to it. Still got the grain coming through. Then I put on 2 coats of clear coat. I let it dry completely, and here it is. You can make pretty much any colour with the wood wash. It'll always look fantastic, easy to use, water-based, so there's no issues with smell and cleaning. Looks fantastic. I'll see you next time. Bye.